Hey y'all, coming to you from the international headquarters of ScottieDTV, but I was up at Rutterz Rodz, and he had a 1932 Ford that he did back in 2007, and this car looks like it was done yesterday. As a matter of fact, I invited it to the ScottieDTV Dirty Dozen 2023 Pigeon Forge Rod Run. It's a cool car. Let me get the camera turned around, we'll check it out. Mike, how are you, brother?
Good to see you, Scotty.
Yeah, you too. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, man. I always like seeing you roll in.
Yeah. Well, you got a street rod here.
Yeah, this is a 32 Ford that we built for one of our best customers years ago. Now belongs to another one of our really good customers, and it's been around for a minute.
How long's it been done?
2007.
2007. What is that? 16 years?
Yeah, it's that's what I'll say. It's been a minute.
Really? Is that original paint for 16 years too?
It is. Yep. It's this car's pretty much just the way that we built it in 2007. Really, nothing has changed on it.
You know, when people say I build a car that's timeless, you never know really if it's going to be timeless.
That's true.
But we're looking at one that is, because I would have never, I mean, if you built that today, you could build it exactly the same way. Same wheel, same stance, same color, everything.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. We put a lot of effort into those kinds of things. You never can really call building a hot rod an investment, but you can minimize your loss maybe on it.
Right.
What we try to do there is sort of stay away from some of the modern fads, if you will, that's going on at that time, because those are always going to change. And probably one of the most things that may get dated on one of our cars, what we try to stick with is maybe the wheels. You know,
right.
That might be something, everybody's got their own opinion on something like that, but we try to make the color be something where it won't be something you'll get tired of in 10 or 15 years. And, you know, if a wheel is an easy thing to change. That's if right. You want to go that route.
Well, and anybody buys a car at an auction, what's the first thing they say? I'm going to go home and change the wheels.
Right.
You go down to the dealership, any of my friends go down to the dealership and buy a brand new car, they might have new wheels before they even get back home yet. So, yeah, no, too many sets of wheels. No one set's going to please everyone. I think that's a good wheel choice, though. I think that's timeless. What color is it?
This is an actual custom mixed color that we did with Axalta. Or back in those days, it was DuPont and Hot Hues, and we developed it with them and gave it the name Ruttescotch.
Ruttescotch. Yeah, no, I love the color. It's kind of got a oranges. It changes color from being in the light and being in a shaded area. No, I really like it. Is it a real 32 Ford?
It is not. This is a Dearborn body. It's an all-steel car, steel fender, steel hood sides, all steel body. But it was a car that I believe they no longer reproduce. These cars were unique in the fact that they had a roll-up windows, so you got more or less a cabriolet than a roadster, but you've got the best of both worlds. You've got a top that you can put up and down, folds down behind the back seat beneath a little metal canopy that they designed, and we built a couple of these cars when they were available.
Did you make any changes to them?
Well, other than straightening things up on it, we tightened gaps, we moved belt reveals. On this particular car here, the hood has been stretched 2 inches on it. We did that on a lot of other cars, and then we would shorten, on 32s especially, we would shorten the grill shell, take it out of the 2 inches on the grill shell, and lengthen the hood just to kind of give it a little bit longer look in the front. But on this one, we kept the stock width grill shell, so it's actually 2 inches longer total from the firewall to the nose of the grill. And then we've did some metal work. We re-arched the front fenders to give plenty of room for the 17-inch wheels in the front. Did a little treatment on the splash apron, the frame horn covers. The rear fenders have been widened a couple of inches. It's got wheel tubs in it. The running boards have been widened and straightened and pulled off the car just a little bit, just to kind of square the outside perimeter of the car around. So just a few little subtle things that don't really jump out at you there, but it's had quite a bit of metal work been done.
And no, I think it's all in proportion. I think it's got a really good look. What power is it?
502 Chevrolet Performance crate engine 502. We've got a comp camshaft in. It's the only thing that we've changed, and just detailed the motor, polished the heads on it. 350 turbo transmission, 2 4s with Edelbrock carburetors.
What about rear end?
This has got a winter's quick change in it, so it's got a neat rear end in it. Wanted something a little bit flashier, a little more nostalgic looking than a 9-inch Ford in this one.
Man, that's cool. And the same guy owns it now?
He does not. This car was just recently bought by another one of our good customers out of Muscle Shoals, Alabama. He's keeping it just like it is. It hasn't seen the day of light in a long time. It's actually been in Doyle's collection for several years, and it was one that was sold in his auction that he just recently run through Meekum.
I got you. Man, I bet you he'd see it go.
Yeah, it was his one of his pride and joy. This is actually the very first car that we ever did for Doyle, so it's kind of sentimental that way as well.
I'd say because he's from the generation that really respects and really likes that original 32 Ford.
Oh yeah.
He's got street machines. He's got everything a man can imagine.
Yeah,
but I would think like when he goes back, he thinks to himself.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, that's the thing with Doyle. He's a car guy. So if you can put gas in it and it'll go down the road, I mean, he's a fan of it. So.
Right on. Well, brother, I think, like I said, you know, what's cool about it when we were talking about the car, I said that I get a lot of people asking me, where are these cars way down the road? And so I think it's cool. We got one here that's 16 years old, and it's going to be in the Dirty Dozen.
Yeah, that's awesome.
2023,
yeah, that's pretty cool.
So,
we're
we're going to get out
that.
and show it again. And so hopefully the new owner will get some time to get to play with it and maybe even take it to cruising the coast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got plans of showing it some this year, so... we're excited about that because it just really hadn't been seen much in the last few years.
Man, awesome job, Mike.
Thank you.
So there you go from Rutterz Rodz, a very cool 1932 Ford Street Rod. Hope you all have enjoyed it. See ya! Hey y'all, make sure you subscribe to this channel and visit ScottieDTV.com for an easy way to search the hundreds of videos I have posted. Either click the link in the description or the one at the end of this video.